Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL Week 4 preview between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Now let's talk about the Titans in this ballgame. Excellent start for Tennessee. I like what I see out of Matt Hasselbeck, but the biggest question is losing Kenny Britt. Who's going to step up at wide receiver? They're going to need one of these guys to step up, whether it be Damian Williams, Lavelle Hawkins. Somebody has to step up and take the pressure off Nate Washington. Otherwise, teams are just going to front load pressure and roll coverage toward Washington. They need a receiver to step up and be a consistent threat now that they lose Britt, which is a huge loss for the Titans offense. And also the Tennessee has to come in and work that ground game. They have to get Chris Johnson involved, find ways to get him the football. Keep working the ground game even if it's not working, because that's just going to open up opportunities for play action pass. So work hard to get the run game going, but stick with it even if it's not working. Defensively, they can't lose contain versus McCoy. Very athletic. Drew Brees like athleticism in the pocket and also has the ability to get out of the pocket and make plays with his legs. So the defensive line of the Tennessee Titans can't lose contain. Push versus pressure. We talk about that all the time. Check out the coaching videos to see what I'm talking about. And also you look at the fact that they can gamble with ball security against the Browns tailbacks. Peyton Hillis might play this week, so he has issues with ball security. Hardesty runs super hard, but he also has issues with ball security. Take some chances defensively. Get some strips out there, some ball pokes, and you can have some success. And you want to get physical with the wide receivers of the Cleveland Browns. As much as I like Little and Massacor and company, get physical with these guys at the line of scrimmage. Force them to get off bump press. Cleveland comes into this ball game. Look at the offense. Colt McCoy is doing a solid job, but he has to be more accurate with his passes. A lot of passes are almost intercepted, but I know that's not a statistic, but he has to be a little bit more accurate. Right now, he's completing 54% of his passes. The team is winning, but he still has to be a little bit more decisive and accurate with the football. That's just a bit of tidbit information I noticed right there. And I like the combination now of Hardesty and Hillis. Hillis didn't play last week. You saw a lot of explosiveness for Montario Hardesty. Now you get Peyton Hillis back. Now you have a formidable 1-2 punch. Look for the Browns to do a great job of mixing both in like a boxer, and they're going to do a great job on the ground this week against the Titans defensive line. And defensively, they have to get Hasselbeck on the move. This is not Matt Hasselbeck of 03. This guy is solid in the pocket. You get him on the move, he becomes less accurate, and you have outstanding corners that love the jump routes, and it can make plays on the football. And the biggest thing I look at this week, the outside linebackers of the Cleveland Browns have to win at the point of attack. You keep that running game at bay and keep the Titans backed up in third and long situations. Now without Britt, that's a favorable matchup for the Browns. And the tight ends in coverage, that's going to be the biggest thing. You have to guard the tight ends this week. In particular, you look at Graham in this matchup. If you allow these guys to get down the middle of the field, it's going to open up that run game, because now you have to worry about the tight ends getting deep in coverage. So make sure the tight ends are a non-factor this week against the Tennessee Titans. Otherwise, you just open up the entire Titans playbook for you guys. Now, you look at some X factors in this ball game. Titans X factor has to be the 2 and 3 wide receivers. So Damian Williams, Mark Mariani, or even Lavelle Hawkins, one of those 3 guys have to step up. So that's the X factor. If one of those guys step up, they're going to have some success this week like they did last. Now, Cleveland's X factor has to be the outside linebackers. If the outside linebackers can establish position in the run game when they run off tackle with Chris Johnson, that's a huge win, because I have full confidence in the interior of that defensive line to cause interior pressure, but it's up to the outside linebackers to set the edge. This is a tough game to call. I am going with Cleveland in this matchup, playing at home. Defensively, the corners match up well with the wide receivers of the Tennessee Titans. So look for Cleveland to win this game in the trenches and in the secondary, and the offense is going to do just enough to keep the ball away from the Titans. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.